Hello. So, I have had a couple topics rolling around in my brain that are quite talked about recently, somewhat controversial. And I'm going to make two or three separate videos on them just because I don't want to drag out from opinion to opinion. I want to give somebody an out if they need to get off the video. So the first thing I want to talk about, and these are my opinions and I'm entitled to them, so you can either disagree or you can agree. If you disagree, please do it constructively. Otherwise, I'm not going to listen to what you have to say, and then your message is lost. So this particular topic is on the topic of people selling spirituality, courses, seminars, whatever. But in essence, it's selling spirituality. Now, I've seen a lot of videos from people who've tried to put it very eloquently and very nicely why they disagree with the concept of selling spirituality. And in watching their videos, I found that they were quite, in my opinion, hypocritical for this reason. If you own one spiritual book, and most of you own many, but if you own one guided meditation, one ritual tool, one tarot deck, whatever, you've purchased spirituality and somebody's concept of it. That's the same thing. We have been purchasing spirituality for years. Now, we're not born with the tools we need to get through this life, one, and we're not born with the spiritual tools we need to understand it. We have to get it somewhere. We have to learn it somewhere. So we buy books and CDs and tarot decks and ritual tools, and we go to seminars and classes to learn these tools. It's really no different. It's really no different than going to school to learn what you need to learn for life. Now, it's a lot similar when people say that, people shouldn't get, you can learn stuff on the internet for free, you shouldn't have to pay for it. Okay, fair enough. You can learn stuff on the internet for free. You absolutely can. If you can learn that way. Some people, people learn in different techniques, Some people have to have hands-on. Some people can learn from a book. Some people can just be told something and learn it. None of them are superior or beneath the other one. They're just different methods of learning. So yeah, you can learn stuff on the internet, but sometimes even if you can learn stuff on the internet, you can only go so far where you need that interaction. So you go to seminars, you go to workshops, classes. We have been buying and selling spirituality for a very long time. It is no different to buy a spiritual book on what somebody considers a path, tradition, idea, topic, whatever. It's no different to buy that book than it is to go to a class. The only difference is the amount of money. That's it. So I think it's just very hypocritical to criticize people for selling spirituality. We do it all the time. We have witchy shops, authors. I mean, are we to tell them that they're horrible people because they're selling spirituality? No. We need them to. We need that information out there. I have not seen anybody on YouTube who is selling a class, a seminar, spiritual enlightenment, or life coaching. I have not seen one person on YouTube of the videos I've watched say, I have all the information, every key, everything to help you. and make you a better person, a better practitioner. I have all the answers. I have not seen one person do that. Not one. What I have seen done, and this is what I've seen in all the books I've read, and I have a lot of books, is I have tools that I'll share with you for this price. Because I've taken the time to put it together. I've taken the time to research the information. I've taken the time to take the classes, get the certificates, whatever. And my time is as valuable as anybody else's. So, they charge. It's no different. It really is no different. You know, are we to tell people that they don't need to go to school and be taught by teachers? Teachers don't need to be paid. Because you can go online and you can learn math, English, history, everything you need to learn, you can learn it on there. I mean, you probably can learn more on there than you could in class. So, do we not need schools anymore? Do we not pay teachers anymore because they went to school to learn all of this stuff so they could teach people? Do we tell them that their time is not valuable? Because that's the same thing too. It's about valuing each other. These people that are selling spirituality, and I know that sounds like such a harsh term, but I take the emotions out of things. It's very black and white to me. They're selling spirituality. I don't think it's a bad thing, but it is the label I'm giving it. And we need them to do that. Plain and simple. We need authors. We need people of spiritual, to a certain extent of, you know, that have reached a certain level of spiritual enlightenment. And I'm not saying these people are, you know, like totally enlightened beings. These people have just worked really hard to get where they're at. That we need to appreciate that. Appreciate that they've put in the work. Don't criticize them because they want to make some money off of the effort they've put into it, because it is what they are choosing for their profession. They're choosing to do this as a profession. They should be financially, you know, paid for it. They should. So I think it's ironic to me when I see these people on YouTube making these videos about how it is, you know, I've heard all kinds of different things. It's, you know, you're on somebody else's time, you're believing in somebody else's way of thinking, you know, you can learn it online, and those are just so not, those arguments hold no validity in my opinion. You're always on somebody else's time. You work for somebody else, you're on their time. If you work for yourself, you're on your client's time or your customer's time. If you go to the grocery store and there's a line, you are on the cashier's time. We are always on somebody else's time. So that's not an argument that I think holds any water. As far as buying somebody else's idea of spirituality, we do that every day. We do that every day. Every book that we have, every person we talk to and communicate with, we are listening to their idea of what spirituality is. And then we take that in and we define our own. Let's break it down. This is about spirituality that I'm reading, somebody else's interpretation of it. Okay, that's the same thing. I don't know, I'm rambling now, so I'm going to get to the next video. But I hope it makes sense, and I hope maybe it gets people to kind of think about it and go, you know, maybe my opinion on this is altered slightly, and I won't be so judgmental about people that are out there doing this. So, alright, thanks for watching. Bye!